Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm here to talk about GiveToView. As the name suggests, it's a way to raise money for charity by making and sharing videos. And the concept, the foundation of the concept really is to make it a lot easier to raise money for charities. One of the things you often find is that raising money for charities involves running marathons, jumping out of aeroplanes, doing all sorts of physical things. And we're interested in the whole process of making fundraising a lot more instant and a lot more accessible. And I want to just show you how easy it is to use by just running you through the process very quickly. So first of all, what I do is I find a file. I'm just going to pick a non-video file because we're not going to go all the way through. I'll choose my name. I'll key in the name of the charity there. So I'll pick Macmillan Cancer Support. I'll choose the price that I want to charge for the video. I'm going to charge £6. And then I key in my email address twice over. And there's various privacy controls there. So the video will then upload. And then I will be invited at a later stage to pick what we describe as the pause point. Now this is kind of our clever piece of tech. This is where you, it kind of enables you to choose where in the timeline that you ask for your money. So what I will do here is show you this lady. She's actually shaving her hair in support of Macmillan Cancer Support. At some stage, I mean, a little early here, so sorry, a little late rather. So I'm going to pick that stage there. It's 22 seconds in. I will submit, and then the output from that will be a video that stops at that stage and asks for money to see the rest of the video. Here we are. Here's the video.
Okay, I'm doing this for Macmillan Cancer Support and in memory of my mum who died of breast cancer, and for everybody who's suffered and been affected by cancer. Here goes.
So let me just go through the process here, and I just want to show you just how the payment works. Here we are. I'm going to donate £1 to charity. That's one way to get the crowd on your side. Here we go. Make a confirmation there. So there we are. The video continues, and £1 minus a fee has just gone to Macmillan Cancer Support, and that is pretty much everything I have to tell you about the site. We do have some of the UK's largest charities on board. I've picked this page because it has Macmillan Cancer Support, Médecins Sans Frontières, and Save the Children, some of the larger and more well-known ones that we have.
Could you partner with one of those charities and offer it to them and just them for the first while and use their celebrities as a, you know, kind of like piggyback on the celebrity partners they have?
Well, you see, initially our approach was to market it through charities and say, hey, you could do this, why don't you try that? You've got these people on board. And I'll be honest with you, we kind of gave up with that. And then we started more approaching content creators and trying that way. I can't tell you that's been sort of 24/7 activity on my part because I've been involved in my own day job and so on. But it hasn't been particularly successful, and I think the problem is that as an unproven platform, working with charities with limited resources, although they've shown huge amounts of enthusiasm for the concept, because we're not kind of regularly popping up on their radar, because there isn't this constant churn of content out there on social media put onto GiveToView, we're kind of dropping off. And we often see very, very suitable pieces of activity performed by charities that we have as members, but no engagement with us.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool idea. I think it's really nice, kind of, it's a gimmick, but it's a really good, useful gimmick. Were you live during the Ice Bucket Challenge?
Yeah, and we've kind of pondered what that means for us. The Ice Bucket Challenge was initially ALS, and then I think Macmillan sort of rather unscrupulously piggybacked that one actually, but that's another story. We've wondered what that means for us, because obviously in that instance there isn't a kind of GiveToView there. It's a nomination process. I'm not sure what your question was, but I suppose
I was thinking it's a really good idea that is in need of a I think it needs a charity to sort of like take the technology and say, this is how we're going to do it,
Yeah.
rather than having people pretending they're giving money, but actually just sharing ice bucket challenges on Facebook. Saying
well, I mean, I think ultimately you could use it for something like the ice bucket challenge, and it would work in that way. So we did always envisage it, and it sort of precedes the ice bucket challenge as a way of kind of saying, I'm about to do this challenge. I'm going to jump off this cliff into the sea if you want to see me do it. And we did actually have one. I mean, this is kind of why I'm sort of optimistic about our future. We had a lady, nothing to do with me. She uploaded a video of her whitewater rafting in Iceland and made money for Medicine Sans Frontières off that. Now, obviously, I think she just chose to do that spontaneously, and that's kind of what we want to be about. Very much.
Big round of applause there.